Well, that certainly opened up with a bang. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our next look at, which stars,
weirdly animated jubblies.
Yep.
Yeah. What?
Jiggle
Also,
physics to
scroll.
the extreme.
What am I looking at?
This is a story about petty revenge, because it'll start like this. She just saved the universe, and she's gloating about to all her friends.
Yeah, lol. Dude, way to hog all the glory, but seriously, you rock. Woo! Yeah.
And then this asshole came in.
They
Bitch, what
literally
the
going
fuck you
outside
doing outside the kitchen? Lol, you mad? Hold that thought, man. And it's because of that very offensive comment that she goes out to this space prince's home planet to enact some petty revenge.
That's our story right there. That's all the setup is. Hold that thought. Hang on.
That's all it is. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Ultionus, a tale of petty revenge for the PC.
Okay.
Hold on. One sec. What?
Yes.
What?
That's the
So
whole
we're-
point of the game. We're gonna go to this random planet, which is the home to probably the most gorgeous space prince of all time, who is also a complete sexist. And we're gonna go in, invade his castle, decimate all his mooks, and then once we encounter the fucker, we kick him in the balls.
So
Suddenly
it's a
Gradius.
shooter.
It's partly a shooter. This is just the opening segment where it pretty much is a Gradius-esque shooter.
Oh jeez.
Now that
Okay,
being
so-
said, you don't have to beat this.
Okay, what is that
In fact, the
thing
game-
that is chasing us?
Yeah. What's with our option guy there?
That's our friend Balzac.
Oh, that's right. That was the other guy who tweeted at us.
Yep, that's him.
Balzac.
Yep, with a Z.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, let it be known, this game is not remotely subtle with, well, its themes and all that stuff, but that's only part of the picture with this game, because, if I'm not mistaken, this is actually sort of a pseudo-remake of an old game that was released on, it's like one of those older, computers, like the Amiga or whatever, something like that. It's supposed to be like a pseudo-successor to those things. And it even goes so, and it's even evident in, like, its graphical style and, audio.
This feels like. Okay, so with that in mind, this sounds like. Oh jeez.
What?
Careful.
Will
Oh,
that...
shit!
Oh, shit.
This sounds like what would happen. Also, I love how her face is like sticking her tongue out. This sounds like what would happen. Like this sounds like this is to that video game what the Ghost Stories English dub is to the original anime,
More or less.
where they just said, "Let's just make a stupid story and roll with it." So suddenly, Earthworm Jim.
Yep, this is pretty much the bulk of the game right here. It's a 2D side scroller. Thank you,
Wampas!
Luckily,
By the way,
Balzac
that man on the
apparently-
billboard, that's the fucker we've come here to kick.
You're welcome.
You're welcome for
Also,
the
run,
Yeah.
keep running.
He's one of those pompous assholes. Unfortunately, we forgot to bring our gun, so we pretty much gotta go moseying.
Run. Hurry.
Walk,
Also, isn't that a
walk
ship
away with the utmost uncaringness of the world, and we just
Whoa.
fall down.
Did you
There
say
we go.
Waka Waka away?
Yes.
Yes, she did. But yeah, we have our ray gun, which we can aim in any sort of direction. But unfortunately, the firing rate on this thing is pretty slow.
This game actually looks pretty slow, not going to lie.
Yeah,
it kind of is. I think the problem. I think I will say there is one problem in this game. I think it follows a little too closely to like games of its time, which were probably graphically impressive, but we're kind of slow as molasses. Though here it seems like it was more of an intentional thing rather than just being an actual quirk of the system limitations.
What happened to Balzac?
Balzac, well, he pretty much went his own separate way. Like, that's actually one thing that you do have to do in the game. Like, in every stage, you do have to find Balzac every single time, otherwise you don't get the best ending. Not sure why, you just don't.
Huh. So how did you find out about this game?
Okay, not gonna lie, I don't immediately remember how I came across this game, but like, I do know one thing that might be interesting. This soundtrack here was composed by Jake Kaufman.
I suspected.
And I won't lie, like, it's like, this is a really good soundtrack.
We love
We love me.
Not going to lie.
Me.
This kind of reminds me of the end of the final mission in Zero Mission.
Oh.
Like the final level in Metroid Zero Mission, because we're a scantily clad woman going around a facility
Ooh, double
with
jump.
a pistol.
Actually, it's not so much a double jump. It's just more. It's more of a high jump from Metroid.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of Metroid.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, also speaking of Metroid, her appearance does kind of remind me of the Justin Bailey.
Yeah, only it's not quite a Bailey. It's more like a freaking It's more like a freaking I should put this. A leotard.
Yes. Okay.
A leotard with a gaping freaking stomach hole, whatever.
Yeah.
Like again, this game isn't remotely subtle with its tones.
I love the posters in the background. They say "We heart me."
That's what I said.
Yeah.
We love me.
Me.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, now we've come to the deeper sanctions of this alien planet, which this prince apparently rules, even though it's quite clearly filled with all sorts of weird crap.
Again, I love how she was like,
Prince, you don't
wasn't
own... Wait, I own this entire planet. Prince, you don't own shit. This planet is kicking your ass.
Also, I love how it was like, how she wasn't even mad. She was like, hold that thought. You know, let me just take care of this real quick. I'm just gonna pop over here.
Dude, I think it would be even funnier if, like, that whole time the prince was just, like, standing there while on hold. It's like, okay, I can wait. And then you just suddenly come in and he's still on his laptop. It's like, oh, here you are. And then,
what the fuck is that?
Oh, this? It's a gate we need to open up.
No,
Unfortunately,
I mean,
we don't have...
Was that a B? That's a B.
Yeah, it was a B. It's a
B!
Yeah.
Yeah, this planet is home to all sorts of hostile alien life Ow!
Oh, and we bursted into hearts. Oh, hey, a checkpoint system.
And since I'm playing in normal mode, I have a life system. If you're playing on easy, you actually have unlimited lives.
Oh no! Battletoads! Run!
Yep, there's toads on this planet too, and they're rather posh-looking creatures. Like they try to extend their hello to you by sticking their tongue out.
Yeesh, run!
But yeah, this game's actually really not that long. Like, I want to say it's only about 5 or 6 stages long.
You know,
and then afterwards you actually reach the prince and then kick him in the balls and then you go on your merry way.
You know, since we just did it, this at least is more... This at least does make a tiny bit more sense than Super Tempo.
I guess so. I mean, we are on an alien planet. Anything's bound to happen.
This imagery I can imagine on, like, an alien planet with, and all this stuff and all that. But, yeah, Tempo is just like, what?
Tempo's pretty much just Japan, the game. Here, it's pretty much, 80s, 90s American American/European space tales. Western space tales, rather. Ow! Oh!
So, how is our health measured? Because I can't see a health bar indicator anywhere.
Oh, it's on the right hand. It's on the right bottom corner.
Well, I see the heart, but like...
It gets smaller the more you get hit.
Oh, so that thing is not an enemy.
Nope, it just sells you shit. And honestly, I don't even remember what the heck the paint of the cape was, but it does look rather nice.
Yeah, it does.
Makes us look like a pimpin' superheroine.
Okay, I guess the music just decided to go down for a tiny bit.
Yeah, I was like, what happened there?
I was like,
I think I'm wasting time.
Are they gearing up for a boss battle, or...?
Must be this way. There
now
it goes.
We are.
There we go. Yep, I was right.
It's a giant alien plant!
I'm a mean green mother from outer space, and I'm bad.
Pretty much.
Feed me,
Oh jeez, it belches.
Whatever you
oh gosh.
Photoshop
this,
oh god.
Yeah, unfortunately their health completely refills.
Mine, okay, just watch its tells, I guess. It's actually, it does have a Nintendo hard kind of aspect to it. Ow.
Yes, it does.
How do you dodge that?
You actually have to jump. You have to jump.
Oh gosh, jump. Jump.
At the very least, this boss patterns are pretty limited, but at the same time, it's like, if you don't know them the first time, it's going to be pretty hard, and on top of that, you're not exactly the most acrobatic of video game heroines.
Right. Here it goes again. Keep moving.
It's like, you know, it kind of makes me wonder, like, did the prince ever... I guess, as far as I'm concerned, the prince probably just moved in recently, because I think he would have taken care of shit like this by now.
Yeah, I mean, a weed whacker or something at least.
An intergalactic space weed whacker is exactly what I need.
Yeah.
Did you say speed whacker?
Yes.
It almost seemed like I said, I meant to say weed whacker.
Yeah. We know what you meant to say.
Speed whacker, Jesus Christ. I could totally use one of those right now.
Careful, careful, careful.
Go
Oh,
Speed
decent.
Whacker, go Speed Whacker, whack as you can.
That would totally bring a whole new meaning to that anime.
Here he comes. He is Speed Whacker. He's a demon to ferns.
Go Speed Whacker! Go Speed Whacker! Go Speed Whacker! Die!
And the
You
show's
must
canceled. Its
die.
And the show was canceled after its 6th episode, even though they planned to film 12. It was sad.
Yeah.
And there they go.
Wait, what?
Down we go into the hole. Wherever this leads.
Oh, and that was our first area. Oh, we're entering this castle from below. Sorry.
Pretty much.
Let's see.
And this is here's Zone 2. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this game's incredibly short, so I'm honestly going to stop it right there, so that way you guys aren't completely spoiled if you're remotely interested in this game. So yeah, with that said, that's it for our look at on Ultionus, A Tale of Petty Revenge.
How can someone acquire this? Is it on Steam?
As a matter of fact, it is on Steam. In fact, let me check the price on that real quick.
Is it on any other thing?
It is on Humble Bundle, and I want to say it's available on Mac. I could be wrong though. But yeah, you can get this oh so interesting little gem for about $7. Which probably means on G2A it only costs like a cent. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm JamesmanXtreme.
Lucky Jack 20.
Ronnie J. Koopa.
And I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of what the fuckery from the late 90s / late 2000s.
Despite
whatever.
the fact that it's made in 2013.
Roughly, yeah. Till next time, everybody.
Bye bye.
I'm a made mother from outer space and I'm back.